Okay, Nino, so what did you think of Wrestlemania?
It was the worst thing in the world.
Well, let me tell you what, guys. I'm gonna freaking be reviewing every Wrestlemania, no matter how bad they get. We've already watched the first two, and we really have no plans as far as consistency goes. But here we go. WrestleMania 1985. The rock and wrestling era culminates. Just an utter piece of garbage. I don't care what you say with your nostalgia goggles. This was trash. Nino, what did you think of the combination of celebrities with wrestlers?
Never heard of them.
Dude, we saw people on this show like the Executioner, David Sammartino with his beer gun. Nino, tell me a little bit about some of these matches.
They were garbage. Bruno Sammartino, I swear, he gave birth to Sin Cara.
It was David. But freaking, okay, first match of the show. Tito Santana versus the Executioner. What did you think of this match?
The Executioner was a beast.
Okay, so this guy, everybody got interviews throughout the night, so I thought that was kind of cool for the most part. This Executioner guy just awkwardly fumbles through a promo. And he comes out, and he's just an absolute jobber. I think they're billing him as undefeated here, and he's from parts unknown. Just a mediocre match to start out the show, which is sad, because this was probably one of the better matches of the card. Any closing thoughts on this one?
No, nothing.
Okay. Second match of the night was a squash, King Kong Bundy versus Special Delivery Jones.
Wasn't that like 11 seconds?
Okay, here's the deal, dude. They were trying to bill it as the fastest one ever. They said it was 9 seconds, but in reality they were lying and it went 24 seconds.
Just like about King Kong's weight.
Yeah, they said King Kong was like
627.
Yeah, something crazy like that. 500 something, 600 something pounds. No freaking way. No freaking way, guys. Another garbage matchup at this cruddy WrestleMania. I felt like I was watching a house show. By the way, we went to a house show recently. Was that better than WrestleMania?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. The next match was Ricky Steamboat versus Matt Bourne, and what was a match that I didn't even remember as
Me neither. I don't remember.
The only thing I remember about this really is, well, of course, Ricky's cool cross body that he does, and I think Matt Bourne went on to be Doink the Clown.
Oh no.
What is your opinion on Doink the Clown?
I'm pretty sure we'll see that in near WrestleMania 6. Near future
I think he
WrestleMania.
debuted at 9.
Good.
The epitome of mid-90s cheese, let me tell you. Okay, the next match was easily by far the worst match of the night, going 11 minutes and 54 seconds, which was actually the second longest of any match in the whole show. David Sammartino, the guy who mooched off of his father's fame for all it was worth, never got anywhere, versus Brutus the Barber Beefcake, which ended in a double DQ. Nino, tell me about this match.
I like both. I don't like David, but I like Brutus, but I like Bruno because he's Italian. I gotta stick with my own kind.
What do you like about Brutus exactly?
I don't know. I just like the beefcake.
Okay. Well, this was before he was even a barber, so there was just nothing special about this match.
Oh yeah, they had to take him off the screen so Dave can give birth to Sin Cara.
Yeah, I could swear to God, Dave was pregnant, dude. He was in no good wrestling shape. Couldn't talk worth a crap. You could tell his dad didn't even want to be there for him.
Son, you were a failure.
Early contender for the worst WrestleMania match of all time, let me tell you. Oh, God. Okay, Junkyard Dog versus Greg Valentine for the Intercontinental title. What did you think of this one?
I like Junkyard Dog.
Definitely one of the better matches of the show. The whole headbutt thing
which isn't
kind of
saying
fun.
much.
Yeah, it really isn't saying much. This is probably like a 3 1/4 out of 5. Oh
yeah, he was one of the first people with entrance music. That's a plus, I guess.
Yeah, he used to come out to Another One Bites the Dust. That was really cool, but not on this show, of course. I don't think they pay royalties for that stuff. But overall, the match had a dumb finish with a count out and stuff, and a roll up that used the ropes. Just a really shady finish. A lot of people say the match here should have been Tito versus Tito versus Greg Valentine for the IC belt. When in reality, they just used this show to hype that up because they were getting a lot of new viewers at the time. That's what this whole show was, basically. Just an infomercial for the WWF with a lot of crappy matches on it, guys. Seriously, if you want to say this is something special and overrated just because it's the first, please get your head out of your bumhole. Okay, match number 6, arguably the best match on the show. Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik versus the US Express for the tag titles. What did you think of this one?
Mean Gene.
No, he says it Gene Mean.
Yeah, Gene Mean.
Dude, Iron Sheik, let me tell you,
Yeah,
best
that's a weird
promo.
physique.
Yeah, best promo cutter of his day, though. I gotta say, just fantastic out there. Great at getting heat. Nikolai Volkov is a fatty.
He's
Probably
alright.
can't work at all, but
He's alright. Who's the other Russian?
he had a fantastic way of getting heat with the whole. You know, he sung the
Cold War.
Yeah, he sung the national anthem, and the crowd just booed the crap out
Who's
of
the other
him.
Russian dude?
Oh,
Nikolai
God.
Volkov and
I don't even freaking remember. We'll get to that probably. He'll show up again.
yeah.
But yeah,
Killer
Sheik
Kowalski.
had this really.
Killer Kowalski.
Yeah, he's good. He trained like.
Damian Sandow.
Yeah, freaking great trainer
yeah.
right there. But freaking Iron Sheik, let me tell you, the weirdest physique I've ever seen on a wrestler. He kind of had like this chubby build to him, but at the same time. Yeah, he had a six-pack popping out of his fat gut. It just made no sense at all. Arguably the best match on the show, or at least one of the best right here. They kept it kind of short and kind of fast-paced. In the end, there was a title change with Nikolai and the Sheik winning the match. Great heat for these two. Then we moved on to match number 7, the $15,000 Body Slam Challenge. Big John Studd taking on Andre the Giant.
Of course, Andre won, so...
Yeah, Andre.
Then he started throwing his money away.
Yeah, he threw his money at the crowd. Yeah, it was just a terrible match.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even, like, even just taking away, like, from the work rate perspective, this just didn't, just have one of the big guys body slam the other one. You don't have to have it go for 6 minutes. I mean, they had near falls of body slams. Like, they kept picking each other up and then, like, failing. It was just really stupid. And at post-match celebration, kind of cheesy, I guess.
Yeah.
They were just throwing away money. What the heck? Probably wasn't even real. Wendy Richter versus Leilani Kai in the women's match. Do you remember anything about
No one
this
cares
match?
about the women's division. I'm not even going to apologize for that.
The one was
No one
like a
cares.
southern hick type. I thought that was pretty
Oh, yeah, I
hilarious.
remember that.
Cyndi Lauper was out there, and she was arguably one of the top stars on the show. What did you think of that?
I don't know.
I thought she brought some heart to her role, and she did a pretty good job for a celebrity. And then we get to the main event. Probably the best on the whole show.
I didn't fall asleep, but I turned it off as soon as the bell rang.
I fell asleep I fell asleep during the match, but I've already seen it before, so I guess I was fine. Hogan and Mr. T versus Roddy Piper and Paul Orndorff. Nino, what did you think of this big drawing match?
I don't know. Hulk Hogan won, so there you go.
It was pretty generic in the ring, but you can understand its importance for the time. Really fun match. Snuka and Orton were out there, kind of backing up their teams, I guess. Muhammad Ali was out there too. They had some decent stars out there for this show.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get into the final segment of this. Nino, what was the worst match of the night?
I don't know. All of them.
Easily
All of them?
David Sammartino for me. Best match? What would you say?
I guess Iron Sheik and
Volkov.
Nikolai.
Yeah.
Make him humble.
Overall, what are you going to give this out of a possible 10?
2.
I'm going to drop it with a 6 just for its historical importance. So if you round those up, that goes to a 4 out of 10. Not a very good first WrestleMania. Is that all you got to say, dude?
Yep, I'm done.
Okay, well, as of this point, we already watched WrestleMania 2 just a couple minutes ago. Another show that just absolutely...
So we're just going to do it right after this.
Yeah, probably. So the consistency is going to be a little off within these videos. I'm pretty sure we're going to take a break after this, just considering how crappy these two
Don't
shows
worry.
have been.
When school's over, I'll be here like every other day. So
Yeah, don't worry, guys. I'm pretty sure we won't even get any views on this. So, peace out.